have shot 250 missiles towards Israel, but over 1,000 against other Muslims recently. Against places like Qatar, places like Emirat, places like Kuwait, people like Saudi, countries that did not even allow the US to use their air bases or to use their airspace. Countries that were not involved in that initial attack, that the US had to use their aircraft carriers in the ocean because these countries didn't allow them to use their airspace. Countries that have said that they did not want this invasion to happen.
All right, so he's just repeating a kind of propaganda line from the Gulf that the Saudi and Bahrain and Kuwait, etc., UAE didn't allow the US and Israel to use their bases and their airspace. This is the line that they used exactly in the same way that they used it in 2003 with the Iraq invasion, but it's false. Like, it's just demonstrably false, and there's all this evidence that can be provided. Here's like one small piece of evidence. Like, this is like the official like flight trackers showing that planes are flying out of Israel and they're going over Saudi airspace to go bomb Iran. Like, this is undeniable, like, flight tracking data. And so this is just like a denial of reality to say that Saudi is not allowing its airspace to be used, or Kuwait for that matter. Okay. Many examples of flight tracking. And then there were many reports. Like, there's been reports from officials from the countries in the US and also in the Gulf saying that Gulf allies are privately making the case to Trump to keep fighting until Iran is decisively defeated. Like, they're pushing for aggression towards Iran. And so, of course, Iran has to defend itself. Of course, Iran has to defend itself against this aggression that's being launched from these Gulf countries. Yeah, so many reports from different sources. And then Trump himself is thanking these countries for their help.
Thank our allies in the Middle East, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. They've been great, and we will not let them get hurt or fail in any way, shape, or form.
Al Arabiya, which is a Saudi outlet, reporting on Trump saying this, thanking these countries for their support. Like, Trump is not like just doling out praise, by the way, for other countries. Like, he slammed the Europeans, he slammed a lot of the Asian countries for not coming to help with the attack on Iran. But he has praise, he has thanks to give to these Gulf allies. It's interesting, right? That's Trump from the horse's mouth.
Well, thank you for the question. The chairman mentioned the UAE and Bahrain and Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, who have fought shoulder to shoulder with us, especially in defense of our facilities, of our people, of their facilities, and we appreciate that. So that coordination, of course, will continue.
Pete Hegseth himself, from the horse's mouth. They've been fighting shoulder to shoulder. This is from April 8th, 2026, okay? Earlier this month, just last week. Pete Hegseth saying they've fought shoulder to shoulder, defending us, defending our facilities. Okay? So, I mean, what other kind of source do you need?
And I want to thank, as the Secretary did, our Gulf partners who fought alongside each and every one of us every day. From the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and Jordan, all who joined us together to defend and protect our people and our assets, and who, if required, stand ready to do so again.
All right, so the U.S. is attacking Iran, killing thousands of people, bombing little girls in school. And these Gulf allies of the U.S. are protecting the U.S. Okay? So these are four-star generals. Literally the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, is making these public statements. But we're supposed to just believe, okay, that no, this propaganda, that no, we don't allow them to use our airspace. Even though we have flight trackers showing that they are using Saudi airspace, Kuwaiti, etc., to attack Iran. So this kind of dishonesty should tell you something, you know. It should tell you about what these governments are actually about in the Gulf.
وهذه رسالة مني.
And here's Uthman al-Khamis. Okay, he's based in Kuwait, Kuwaiti scholar. And this is what he had to say, like right at the beginning of the war, when Iran retaliated against Kuwait. This is his message from me to our heroic soldiers.
إلى جنودنا الأبطال المرابطين على الباتريوت وغيره لحماية هذه البلاد، أعني بلاد الإسلام جميعا سواء كانت دول الخليج أو غيرهم.
All right, so this clip went viral of Uthman al-Khamis, Kuwaiti scholar, saying he's praising the patriotic soldiers at Batriot. Okay, what's Batriot? He's talking about the Camp Patriot Army base in Kuwait. So in this clip, he went viral. Like, this clip of Uthman al-Khamis went viral in the Arab world And they're saying he's praising the Kuwaiti soldiers that are defending the U.S. airbase, and he's calling them mujahideen who are defending all of Islam. These are the mujahideen who protect a U.S. airbase that's attacking a Muslim country, that's attacking Iran. Like, this is the mujahideen. So Uthman al-Khamis became completely discredited by so many in the Arab world because he's basically whitewashing U.S. invasion against a Muslim country, aggression against a Muslim country. Patriots, okay? The Camp Patriot is one of the latest camps established in Kuwait and run by the U.S. Army. U.S. Army base.